Hello everyone. Look at that thing there. Blood clot. Start the video wrong. I mean, I'll cut it, this is authentic. This is as real as it get, people. This is what you call not even ready to start the video, man. Started it. Now, people, my room's a mess. I'm not gonna lie to you, people. You already know I live in a shared accommodation. You lot might see a little fridge in my room, people, of course. I'm trying to look away the goodies, right? You get me? I swear to you, I left the one butter in the fridge down there, and I don't. That's not a one man that's been working in that pack, cuz. You get me? It's not a one man that's been working in that pack. You get me? That's why I got a fridge in my room. You get me? Because the last shared accommodation that I was in, people, it was wild. This one is good. The men in there are good. But the last shared accommodation I was in, people, is wild. There's a man that is walking around all teeth in the mackerel them out of the cupboard in that, cuz. This is what I'm telling you. You see the shared accommodation thing, people, is a sin within itself. No one should have to live on the earth and fucking live in a shared accommodation when the land is meant to be free for the people. You get me? This is all darkness doing. You get me? And greed. You get me? So anyways, we're moving on from that, because that's not the topic. The topic is, people, I know that people are thinking, boy, PROPH RYE, you start the video a bit messy, but come in and let us know, what's the topic, mate? Inform us of what's going on. What are you talking about now? Because you always got something to talk about. Now, what I'm talking about, people, is, you ever look at some people's lips and look at some people's mouth when they're talking and say, how much batter you eat this week? How much pom pom you been eating? How much dick you been sucking, woman? People, you have to be careful. And you can't really let people talk in your face like that out there. Now, people, let me tell you something. There's a lot of people out here that serving darkness. And the darkness got them doing bare nasty things, people. They're walking around out here licking out even animals' batty and that, people. You get me? They're out here even sucking animals' dicks and playing with animals' vaginas and that. These people out here, paedophiles touching their kids and that. Let me tell you something, people. We're living in times, this is 2025. We're living in times now when you're talking to people, you have to be 2 meters ahead of them. And this is not even a race. But there's some people out here, like even when I'm delivering and I might be chatting to a few customers and that, they love to chat sometimes. And I'm a people's person. So I chat. And like even yesterday, like I was chatting to this customer, this man. And this man was popping up in my face and my grill, like, and like, you see when someone is so close to you, it could even be my gal. You see when people so close to you to where you're smelling their breath, that is danger. That's danger. You see when people so close to you, now, to where spit particles is flying on you, and that is danger. That is danger. Now, that being said, people, I'm talking to a lot of people out there, even in the workplace, fam. And I don't know where it is, but when they're talking to them, I'm just looking at their mouth, and their mouth is giving off an aura. So I have to look into the spiritual realms to see what's going on with this brother's mouth, with this gal's mouth, cuz. You get me? Especially when they keep getting the white things in their mouth, and you get me? You're seeing that a lot of them got syphilis and all these type of... a lot of people carrying some sickness, some disgusting STDs out there, They're laughing and joking with you and acting like you don't know, that they got it. This is why it's good to be serving God, fam. You get me? This is why I'm not even shagging down gal them like that out here. I'll be honest with you. I'm here sitting down telling myself it's a waste to know that I got some big batty gal them. I can't ever fuck them. It's a waste. But at the end of the day, people, it's a waste of them, not me. For me, it's not a waste. It's good. I'm not wasting anything. You get me? Because at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, you have to tell yourself, is it worth it laying down with people out there knowing that they got AIDS and HIV? Is it worth it? Is it worth it knowing that you could be dying? You could be undying? Is it worth it knowing that your spirit is nasty and darkened and dirty now because you've contracted the spirits? No. With that being said, people, I'm out here and I'm talking to people, and people love chatting. And I'm looking at them and they're chatting away, and I'm looking at them and their mouth is giving off the aura of AIDS and HIV, people. Now, with that being said, this is why I have to be careful. And you see my yard? No one comes to my yard. I ain't got friends. No one don't come to my yard. Anyone I chat to is on the street, cuz. You get me? But you see your yard, people, No one not gone to my yard, so I'm not expecting people's spit particles to be flying around inside my yard. If you're serving darkness, what are you doing in my yard? What are you doing in my yard for? You get me? Me and you're not going to agree anyways, because our spirit's going to fight. You get me? Darkness and light don't mix. They don't get along. You get me? Even when darkness is being fake and so on, we have to be friends from a distance. Even a lot of people on their journey serving darkness, we have to be friends at a distance, fam. You get me? Because the light and the dark don't mix. Because the darkness, all they do is cause trouble, love to spread these disease and symptoms, yeah? Give too much talking, you get me? And these things, people, is real. And then a lot of the time, people have these people coming over to their yard, chatting up in the baby's face, hugging up their baby, kissing up their baby's cheeks and that. And you're sitting there, you're letting these things happen. And you're not even asking them, when's the last time they took a blood test to know if they got any AIDS and HIV before you got people coming over in your yard, drinking from your cups, yeah, eating from your plates. This is why I don't really like the shared accommodation thing. I've got my own plates and I'm going to have to buy my own spoon because I'm washing up spoon them, leaving in the kitchen. And a lot of men out there eating out gal batty and gal pum pum, and a lot of gal them out there, just people, no one is loyal out here. Let's just leave it as that. You get me? There's no beating around the bush and all of these type of stuff here. But it's true. A lot of people in relationships, they're not loyal out here, and they have AIDS and HIV. And people are friends with these people, and they come around to their yard, chatting up in their face, and spit particles is flying on them, flying all over the place. It'll flying on the rascal cat. The cat's just chilling on top of the couch, minding his business. Can't wait for the guests to leave. And even the cat is picking up stray spit, really. The dog coming to get petted. The dog's picking up stray spit. By the time you know it, everyone's fucking got fucking AIDS and HIV spit particles on them, really, boy. You see, I just spit particle just came out of my mouth. My mouth is clean. You get me? People think, yeah, they wake up in the morning, they brush their teeth, and their mouth is clean, and all of these things. Nah. If your spirit is dirty and your spirit's not clean, then your mouth is dirty up. That means your mouth ain't clean as well. You get me? How you think Jesus healed the blind with the spit from his mouth, and the mud from the ground? Because Jesus' spit was holy, cuz. Jesus wasn't out there lipsing up the demons. They weren't lipsing up any other gal and them type of thing there. Nah. You have to be a clean spirit for Jesus to be lipsing you up and having sex with you, fam. You get me? Shout out to the Lord Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Jesus Christ is king indeed. You get me? So when you check it out, people, when we're talking to people, it's not about COVID no more. Forget that. We should have been talking to people 2 meters away before COVID. I'm just being honest with you. If I'm lying, I'm dying. We should, people, and the reason why things is worse now, because the earth is overpopulated, but it's overpopulated not with humans, but with demons. The fucking demons all over the fucking gaff. They're everywhere. You get me? They're taking over this fucking place. Everywhere I go, I'm bumping into demons left, right, and center, pretending to be real. You get me? So with that being said, people, we can't let people talk in our face. We have to talk to people from 2 meters, and we have to practice this protocol. And it's not about COVID. It's not just about COVID, people. It's about STDs. It's about AIDS. It's about HIV, people. You see the saliva in your mouth is very serious, people. And let me tell you something. The saliva is very deadly. Saliva is very deadly. This is why I'm not out here just lipsing up gal like that. You have some man out here that's going into the clubs. You have some man out here that's going into clubs and there's lips and anything in the bathroom and that, fam. In the club, man's dancing in the club, 2 shots of white rum, and my man's lipsing down the gal. Now, I've been party, I've been raised, and I've seen the brothers out there. You get me? I've seen the brothers out there in action, fam. They're out there just lipsing anything, fam. You get me? I even got one brethren, fam. He love lipsing down the white things, fam. Man will be in the club, and he's getting excited, so that he lips about 4 to 5 white things for the night. You get me? Plus he got a blowjob in the bathroom. You get me? When you check it out, man like that can't talk in your face. You can't let a man like that talk in your face. You get me? So people, the new trend for this 2025 is, people, talk to me from 2 meters. Don't come too close to my face. Don't talk in my face, people. And I'm not trying to dodge COVID, you know. Because COVID is not the killer out here. You get me? It's these sicknesses that these people are carrying, that when they're talking to you, in your face and the spit is flying in that people, you catch it. You get me? It's like when you're young people. Why do you think when you're young and we're playing games like people are licking their hand, licking their hand? It's the darkness and the demons doing them type of things there, fam. Anyone can go back now. If you look back, people, into your childhood days, yeah? If you look back into your childhood days, people, when you're playing stuff like it, you're it. That means that they've given you a virus and now you're it. You have to catch someone and pass it to them. We didn't look at stuff like this. We didn't look at life like this. We're just thinking, yeah, we're young, we're playing a game. Look at stuff like what people was doing in school. Licking their hands, people. Man, they were licking their hands and that, yeah, and running to you and touching you and say, you got the lurgies. What is the lurgies, people? That's what we was too young to understand and know these things. What is the lurgies? Why are we running around licking our hands and touching each other and saying, you're it, you got the lurgies, and you have to pass it to that person. And that person now trying to pass it to that person. And when you check it out, people, that's what's going on out here. People got the lurgies. If I'm lying, I'm dying, people. And I ain't trying. People have the lurgies out here. And then a lot of people know they have the lurgies. Because when you're playing this game, remember, when someone catch you the lurgies, you know you have it now, So you need to try and pass it on to someone else so they can go around and pass it on now. And it's like a game. It becomes a game. So when you check it out, everyone's got the lurgies, man. This is why I'm not out here lipsing up anyone like that and having sex with anyone like that out here. Because I don't want to catch the lurgies. You get me? So with that being said, people, I like to talk to people from 2 meters away. And when I see them get too close to me, I get uncomfortable. Because behind closed doors, and a lot of men out there are sucking man's dick, cuz. A lot of gal are eating gal's pum-pum out there. A lot of people are dealing with trannies out there. A lot of people are part of the LGBT community. So what am I doing chatting up with you face to face? Talk to me from 2 meters. I don't care. You could even be my manager. I don't want to be off my manager's face, cuz. You get me? Them and they're guilty. Guilty. I told you. Hey, no one has more lurgies than people that serve in darkness. So when I'm talking to someone that serve in darkness, people, I don't want to be chatting up with them in their face, with them talking to me close to my face. You get what I'm trying to say, people? And that's just the realness of it, people. People's lips has an aura. You get me? People's lips carry aura. Just by looking at someone's lips and looking at someone's mouth, you can actually tell if that person's actually a decent person. But you have to be spiritually fit to know them type of things, yeah. You get me? With that being said, people, it's your boy PROPH RYE. Talk to people from 2 meters. Don't let people talk in your face because people are carrying the lurgies. You get me? I'm out.